Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Hello. What's good, everybody out there on YouTube? This is your man Shadicstick, dropping some hot frog on this mic. We are live, guys. We are live. Welcome to the stream. Dominic Greer, Quentin Rodall, and Ether Drip. Thank y'all for coming out. Make sure y'all like the stream, share it out as y'all join in. We got quite a few things to talk about. You know, you read the titles. We're going to be talking about PlayStation 3 back compat. We're going to be talking about, not back compat, but, you know, Sony backtracking on the stores and stuff. I wanted to talk about this last week, but you guys know I kind of pushed it back basically a week. We're going to talk about Sonic tubers. What's good, Vinyl Studio? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Dovax, thank y'all for coming. We're going to be talking about some controversy in the Sonic community. We're also going to be talking about Xbox making some big moves. I kind of wanted to talk about Microsoft for a minute because I think they're making some big moves and people need to be on the lookout for them and what's going to happen next in the gaming industry, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be massive. We're going to talk about Zippo leaks and them being debunked by Tyson Hesse. I know quite a few people have talked about this, most notably Jaden2602, which I think he should be in the description of this video, or his video should be, and Premi to Remy. They both talked about it. I haven't seen anybody else really talk about it, and if they have, I just haven't seen a video. We're going to be talking about F-Zero news and stuff while we won't be getting a new F-Zero. We're going to be talking about some more Sony controversy. And we're going to be talking about new Sonic movie info and stuff about the Sonic 30th promotional material. But before we start, how you guys doing? You know, I like to know how y'all doing. You know, y'all said hey in the chat. Y'all said, you know, what's up? But how are y'all doing? I'm doing all right on this Monday afternoon. How are you guys doing? Tell me how you are doing. I want to know. I need my people to be doing good out here, bro. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. You know, I got cup of water right here, got a bottle right here. Both of these were purchased by my girlfriend. But how y'all doing on this wonderful Monday afternoon? Make sure to stay hydrated, by the way. Stay hydrated. Jesus Christ, can't speak. Drinking some hot Faraga. Oh no, I'd be dead. Good, just vibing. That's good, my dude. That's good, my dude. I'm gonna pull up this Sony article stuff. I'm going to talk about this. So essentially Sony backtracked on all the stuff with the PlayStation 3 store with the and the Vita store, and they decided that they were going to keep them up. And we're actually going to open this up so we can read it. Again, I wanted to talk about this like a week ago, but never got around to it. So let's read this. So this is posted by Jim Ryan in quotation marks, and the reason I'm gonna say why I think that is in a second. But recently we notified players that PlayStation Store for PS3 and PS Vita devices was planned to end this summer. Upon further reflection, however, it is clear that we made the wrong decision here. So today I'm happy to say that we will be keeping the PlayStation Store operational for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita devices. PSP commerce functionality will retire on July 2nd, 2021 as planned, which that's fine. I mean, you can buy the PSP games on the PS3, download them to your PSP through the PS3, and you know you can also buy them still the PlayStation, the PSP games on PS Vita, so that's not too big of a deal. When we initially came to the decision in purchasing the support for PS3 and PS Vita, it's born out of a number of factors, including commerce support challenges for older devices and the ability for us to focus more of our resources on newer devices where a majority of our games are playing on. We see now that many of you are incredibly passionate about being able to continue purchasing classic games on PS3 and PS Vita for the foreseeable future. So I'm glad we were able to find a solution to continue operations. I'm glad that we can keep this piece of our history alive for gamers to enjoy while we continue to create cutting-edge new game worlds for PS4, PS5, and the next generation of VR. Thank you for sharing your feedback with us. We're always listening and appreciate the support from our PlayStation community. All right, so this is just a bunch of PR bullcrap. Good, now give us backwards compatibility, Sony. Exactly. First of all, I believe they did this only as a short PR stunt. First of all, many people, including myself, were calling for Jim Ryan to be fired. Because I think he needs to be fired. I don't think he needs to be the president and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment. And that's because he exists only to make money, if that makes any type of sense. He doesn't care about the market necessarily. That, I mean, it's a start, I guess. I mean, it's a start in the sense that it's not even really a start. They were taking down something that didn't need to be taken down. And that's because they don't provide any options for you to buy these games on other modern day platforms. Like, let's be real. Let's be 100%. Like, you should be able to emulate or play all these games natively on your PlayStation 5. And let's talk about PS4. That had no backwards compatibility at all, for real. PS2 classics and spread out here and there, but they were so few and far in between. And the fact that they didn't have PlayStation 1 off rip with PS4 when every single PlayStation 3 model supported PlayStation 1 support off the bat says how lazy they are. They really did not want us to enjoy the back catalog of games, because Sony, most notably Jim Ryan, is taking this approach that nobody plays older games. Like, it's unheard of to them. There's not an entire market that it's like they don't believe this market of, retro gaming and just older games in general exist. These prices for older games wouldn't be so out of control had there not been a market for it. Like, let's be real. But because Sony doesn't value its history, or at least Jim Ryan, let me say that. Jim Ryan does not value the history of Sony. And because they're focusing on making every single game they release a blockbuster movie, they don't really care about the player. I mean, it's honestly ridiculous. I have some notes written down here that I wanted to put emphasis on. I mean, like, the PSP is still closing, which I have no problem with, only because you can get those games through the PlayStation 3. You can still buy them on the PlayStation 3 and download them to your PSP. And you can still access them on the PS Vita. But it's still not enough. They need to make games backwards compatible. PlayStation 4 should have been backwards compatible with PlayStation 1 and 2 off rip. PlayStation 5, same way. And they need to include PlayStation 3 in there. Because there are guys, we make the joke, there's some guy in his basement, working on our, PS3 emulators for PC. But in all reality, there are just people who are working on these things for free so you can play your games in a modern day and age on your PC, because Sony refuses to make any way of you to be able to viably play your games in a, in a good environment, in a legal way. I mean, even emulators are legal, but they're not making it necessarily easy for us to access those games. I can't just pop a PS3 disc into my PS5. I can't just download PS3 games on my PS5. Like, there's no reason why Sonic Adventure 2, the HD remaster for PlayStation 3, is not playable on PlayStation 5. Like, that's an easy to run game. Like, you can create an emulator. Like, nobody's asking you to go the full mile like Xbox is, and they're technically, in a way, they're remastering every game and bringing things up in a way that preserves the game, if not makes them better for the modern day and age. Like, nobody's saying that you have to do that, but we want at least the bare minimum in terms of backwards compatibility, being able to bring these games to the modern day and platform. I should be able to pop in a PS3 disc into my PS5 and it works. I should be able to download the PS3 games I had onto my PS5 and it works. There's just no excuse. Preserve the older games, Sony. Exactly. I wonder if they somehow think PS Now is a replacement. And I think that's what it is. I think they think PS Now is a, capable replacement, which it isn't. Streaming, I'm going to tell you all right now, guys, streaming is not the future. It's not. And the reason why is, first of all, the internet infrastructure in many places, most notably the United States, is not good enough for that. It just isn't. Second of all, the fact that it relies so heavily on an internet connection, and I know everything's connected, you need to go online to validate games, all this other stuff. The fact that it's so heavily reliant on an internet connection makes it more fickle, and it makes it far less reliable than just playing the game natively off of hardware. Would you say that they're scared to copy the competitors, or are they just lazy, or none of these options? I think that Sony, all right, let me break it down. I think they're cocky. They did amazing with the PS4 in terms of sales numbers and software sales, all that stuff, and hardware sales. They did phenomenal with the PS4 in terms of sales. So now they're cocky. They don't really need to provide consumer-friendly things to the consumer. You know what I mean? They don't need to be friendly to the consumer because it's assumed that the consumer will already buy the next console based off of the previous, based off of what they previously had. Welcome to the stream, Patrick. Thank you, my boy. Thank you for coming out. Like, it's just ridiculous, honestly. Like, that's the only way I can view it. It's so anti-consumer that it's ridiculous. Like, I keep saying that, but it's like they don't need to do it only because they're on top. They're being lazy in that regard, and they're focusing their assets on what they believe people bought PlayStation 4s for in the past, which was, oh, they bought The Last of Us, they bought Uncharted, they bought all these movies, let's keep making movies. Because that's what they're doing. That's all they're doing. And don't get me wrong, I think things like Spider-Man PS4 is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Sony first party now, because Insomniac's first party now, exclusive to come out of them. Like, that game's amazing. I love Horizon, even though I have my issues with it. I love Horizon Zero Dawn, bro. It's just kind of asinine that they believe that every game needs to be a massive AAA high budget hit, because it doesn't. And we're going to talk about that later in this episode of Shadicstick Live. It's something that relates to some other things, but in all honesty, the biggest message we can take away from this is the game companies are listening to us. They're listening to us. This wouldn't be released by Jim Ryan, of all people, had people not come at him and say, hey, this dude needs to be fired. He doesn't know what he's doing with PlayStation. He's not doing things that I, as a PlayStation fan, like or desire. So think about that. They may start making PS3 era mistakes again. That's what they're doing. They're starting that right now. Now, I will say the mistakes with the PS3 are a little bit different, but still, Xbox is making moves. They bought out Bethesda. PlayStation fans might never get to play Elder Scrolls 6 unless they let Game Pass come to other consoles. That's a big deal. And which the rumor is it might come to Switch, which that's gonna be in the Xbox section soon. Like, it's like these other companies, Nintendo's always Nintendo. Nintendo is the richest company in Japan. No matter what they do, they'll be fine. But I feel like they understand video games in a different way than someone like Sony. Sony sees video games as it can only be, everything has to be a grand project. Whereas Nintendo, I think, takes the approach of we can have smaller projects and we can have bigger projects. And don't get me wrong, I have my issues with Nintendo, but I think Sony is trying to replicate Nintendo in the worst way possible. That's my take on it. What about Sonic Colors for the PS4? I mean, I don't know. That doesn't really pertain to this. Are you talking about the Colors Ultimate remaster that essentially just got leaked? I mean, we talked about Colors Ultimate last week. If you check out last week's episode. But overall, like, again, the game companies listen. Keep fighting. The next thing we're going to talk about, though, this time around is Sonic Tubers. I want to talk about some Sonic Tuber controversy, right? So this all started, and there's been some controversy over a while pertaining to specific people, most notably Premi to Remy. And I think this should be addressed as someone, who's so involved with the community. But this is an account that, it's a Sonic burner. Someone who's in the community. They're, I think, an artist in the community. And they're talking about a huge problem specifically with Sonic Tubers and them taking renders and artwork and not crediting people, or just taking it without permission, which is, that's not okay. Like, let's be real. You need to ask permission. You need to communicate with these people and see if you can get the rights. I'm going to, take a perspective from both sides because I am a Sonic Tuber. I've been in this position where I've, you know, been looking for renders, and the fan renders look pretty nice. They look pretty nice. But in most cases, I think I've gone out of my way to ask the person for permission. Most notably, I've asked Nebrock Rock. I used to ask him in the past. I'd be like, hey, can I use this for my thumbnails? He'd say, yeah, it's cool or whatever. And I don't have that Twitter account now, but even then, I still felt like it wasn't a good idea to keep relying on fan renders. And because I've gotten so much better at things like graphic design and Photoshop, I feel like you don't need to really rely on fan renders. I'm going to essentially read this off, and I'm gonna go on the main things. So I wish to remain anonymous, as I do not wish to send harassment at anyone specific, myself included. I'm an artist that makes a lot of Sonic fan renders in my free time as a hobby. It's very time consuming from the heart investment that I am more than happy to continuously put time into, because it is something I truly enjoy doing. Throughout the years, I've discovered and made a lot of friends with people online who do the same. It's a very tight-knit community of artists who uplift and interact with each other frequently. Many of us do not make any money off of our art. It is purely for the love of our series, which, again, that's commendable. These guys put in a lot of work, and they do a really good job on these renders and on this artwork. Very recently, a Sonic tuber who I will not name in order to avoid sending harassment towards them uses one of my renders in their video thumbnail without my permission. This goes way beyond just this particular Sonic YouTuber and my own art, though. Sonic YouTubers have a tendency to use other arts, fan art, renders, logos, etc. in their videos, thumbnails, etc. in order to make their thumbnails more attractive and gain better attention, which is true. People do that. Now, this isn't exclusive. I need to say this. This isn't exclusive to the Sonic community. I think this needs to be expanded to all YouTubers, but I'm going to get my take on it in a few. Permission is hardly ever asked for. Then they go into how, you know, they're stealing art from their own community, blah, blah, blah. And they need to get verbal consent, all this other stuff. YouTube thumbnail is one of the most important aspects of the video. And this is a touchy subject because, you know, again, as someone in the community who is a YouTuber, I have the take that, you know, you need to try to get permission. If you're aware that this is fan art, you need to get permission, bro. Like, that's just as simple as it is. But they go on to, so what happens if you aren't going to get permission? Do not use their artwork even if you credit them. Crediting them is not the same as getting permission. Use official renders artwork. Try to find and work with another artist who will allow you to use their art for free, but please directly communicate and get their express permission. Commission an artist to draw something unique for your channel. This option is truly a win-win for everyone in the community. Now, when this comes to thumbnails, people will never, I think there's not enough people in the community that make that much money off of the videos that they make to do this. Like, say for instance, when I make a video and it gets like 2,000 to 3,000 views, bro, that's like 2,000 to 3,000 views because people use ad block. You know, you'd get, you know, if people weren't using things like ad block, you probably, what's good, Thing Cut Gaming, welcome to the stream, probably get like 20 something, but you could get anywhere depending on how many ads you place on your video, the length of the video. You're looking at $2 to $20. You're looking at $2 to $20. So think about that. I gave you a massive range, $2 to $20 for a video that makes like 2,000 to 3,000 views based off of not only just how many ads are ending, but video length, because video length comes into a factor of what types of ads you get and how many ads you can place in your video. If your video is at least 8 minutes long, which I'm glad YouTube lowered this, you can manually place ads in a video. Again, a great thing. But a lot of people, and I want to say a lot of people, I mean a lot of people use ad block. You lose so much revenue that from ad block that it's hilarious sometimes. Like, I'll have a video with more ads. I've had videos sometimes with more ads, better watch time, and be much longer and be viewed for much longer, have way more views than like another video. That video will be shorter. Sometimes it won't even be 8 minutes. You know what I mean? And it'll get less views, and that people will be seeing less ads. Like at a factual level, be seeing less ads. But what happens is that video makes more money than the video that has legitimately done better in every single facet, merely because people use ad block. Sorry, let me let my dog out of the room. So while I don't think this is a bad thing to recommend people do, I don't think people are going to do it. Let me say that much. I just don't think people are going to do it because it's just not financially viable for most people in the community. Even channels, you know, like when you do YouTube long enough, you realize, oh, this is the most unstable thing on the planet, and it really is. It's just how it is. But and they recommend create your own thumbnails with in-game screenshots or by drawing and modeling them yourselves. And I think that is the best option for a lot of people who are looking to spice up their thumbnails. When I cannot find official renders, I go with in-game screenshots because I'm digital drawing is not my forte. I can do it on paper, can't do it digitally. My brain can't process it. But like, this is what I go with when I can't find official renders. You create your own from a screenshot. It's the easiest way to do it. But let me get my full take. So it's a double-edged sword. Like I said, there's already so many thumbnails and stuff out there. Like the banners, the profile pictures, you can easily fix that. But I think the thumbnails, that's the thing that affects people's revenue and stuff the most. So they're less likely to change them. And depending on how well the video has done in the long term, so for instance, it's getting no longer getting that many views. A lot of people are less likely to change something about it, especially because it is work. Doing thumbnails, making all that stuff, that's work. There a lot of work goes into that. People think it's just like, you know, you slap words on there, you slap some stuff on there and it's good. No, sometimes like I've legit sat down, like even though I can pop out a thumbnail real quick. My best thumbnails on my channel for the videos I've done best on, even though they all look very similar, the ones that I've sat down and like made sure I know what I want, know what it's doing, it's like the ads themselves are bringing viruses. Oh, man, don't be clicking on anything sketchy then. No, I'm just messing with you. Let's get Starlit Sky. Welcome to the stream. So it's like when you have that much content out there, and then on top of that, many fans go out of their way to make the stuff look as official as possible, and which, you know, itself kind of like the fan renders and stuff already tread on legal gray area. And I'm not going to get into that because I'm not going to sit here and fault people for making fan art. You know, that's ridiculous. But when people make stuff look super official and it actually looks like it's something from Sonic, for the longest time when I was like first doing this stuff and first taking YouTube any type of seriously, it was really hard for me to differentiate like official renders and stuff. Like, yeah, I know the stuff in the games. I know the stuff in the games and stuff, you know, I knew those were official, but you'd have some stuff from promotional artwork and all that and people would replicate that to a T. Like, people are really good at making these renders. I mean, let's look up Nebrock Rock, man. I mean, Nebrock is the perfect example of like amazing renders. He makes really good renders. I mean, this one, he just did this Friday Night Funko Pop. He could have, if he tweeted, hey, look, oh my God, a Friday Night Funko Pop is coming out, and when he posted this image, people would have 100% believed him because it looks that good. It looks that official. And that goes to show how talented these people are. Like, if you showed this to a random dude on the street or someone who's less knowledgeable, they wouldn't know that this isn't official. Now, I will say, you know, I still think you need to ask permission on all this stuff. I'm just kind of like, I don't know how to say, I don't want to say playing devil's advocate, but I will give it to some Sonic tubers. There's a reason why this happens to a degree. Now, again, the people who are way more, you know, informed, the bigger Sonic tubers and all that stuff, they obviously should be, you know, asking permission. I think you should just use official artwork or use in-game screenshots and call it a day. There's just no, unless you're drawing it yourself or commissioning it or asking permission. I think that's the easiest way to get around this for real. I mean, let's see, like, it's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things when you look at it in the grand scheme of things, this has been happening for years, and it sucks. You know, crediting isn't enough. You can't just, like, unless it says, oh, unless someone says under the art, oh, you can use this for anything as long as you credit me. I don't think crediting is enough. You know what I mean? Again, like I said, I doubt many people are going to start commissioning because it's a lot of money for a lot of people who don't make a ton off of YouTube. Realistically, I think, you know, the only people are really the really big people. The really big people are the ones making money, not, you know, someone like me. I'm not making money. I mean, I'm making it in the sense that if I make content, I'm not making enough to like live off that. You know, I'm making a few $100s a month. If, you know, in a good month, I'm making a few $100s. You know what I mean? I'm making like $200, $300, $400 on a good month. Zippo leaks are fake. Pack your bag, everyone. Let's go home. What's good, Game X Player? What's good, Common Rider? Welcome to the stream. We'll be talking about that in a few. We're going to be talking about Xbox, and then we're going to be talking about the Zippo leaks. The Twitlonger is this? Who Twitlonger is this? I don't know. It's a burner account. This is like information. It's just one of these things I wanted to talk about. But I also want to kind of talk about another issue that people have been talking. Wait, never mind. Yeah, you see what it is. And I also want to talk about another issue currently in the that people are having in the Sonic community, specifically, like, this is probably just because it's Twitter, and it's like people talking about, you know, Sonic tubers, their opinions, or not even their opinions, like, I don't know. Like, the perfect example is like, oh, you know who it is? Oh, DM it to me, Jaden. DM it to me. But like, I'm using Premi as a perfect example because people hate him with a passion, and I really don't know why. I mean, I can see why people maybe don't like him because he's admittedly a bit aggressive about, you know, Sonic, and he's pretty negative about it. But people act like he's the devil for feeling negative about Sonic, which that shouldn't be the case. You know what I mean? Dude has his opinions and he likes what he likes. It's kind of irritating that, you know, there's this community that always talks about people and wanting to accept people for their opinions, and then so many attack, you know, someone like Premi. And again, he may have his issues or whatever, you know, that when it comes to his opinions, people attack him on that merely because they get annoyed by things like clickbait. Now, what is clickbait? Clickbait, I feel like there's two types of clickbait. There's non-harmful clickbait, you know, video titles that just get you to click, you know. Maybe they're a bit vague. Maybe they're just interesting titles. Maybe you say, oh, this is the greatest Sonic game I've ever played, and it's a fan game or something like that. Maybe you genuinely feel that way. Maybe it's just a great game. But, you know, things like that. That's fine. Harmless. But, you know, I feel like when you put false information in the title, that's the issue. Now, I think Premi fell victim to this like once or twice, like in the past like year or so, and people get angry with him. Yes, admittedly, he's uploaded some clickbait, but I don't think that I don't think it's something like, you know, where you need to kill him for it. Y'all community cap, nah, disappear. What's good? Yeah, welcome to the stream. Really kind of made Premi stop using Twitter. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah. And I mean, I feel like to a degree, Premi should have a little bit thicker skin. You know, it's the internet. I understand it gets to you. I don't think he needed to. I feel like if he feel like he needed to leave, he should have just left. You know what I mean? He should have just left of his own accord. By the way, this is the Discord. Join the Discord. The link to this Discord is in the description. Join. It's free. You know. By the way, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this out. I'm about to quit Twitter. I got put in one of those Sonic Tuber tweets. It was so toxic. Yeah, like the guys who are making the content on YouTube are not your enemies. Like it's kind of like you go about making these tweets and these threads about Sonic tubers, and ultimately what the Sonic community has done is it's cannibalized itself. Is because they don't like anyone who makes any sort of content on it, whether it's positive or negative. Like, as much as I hate Sonic 06, as much as I disagree with Premi about everything, he hates Sonic Colors. I love that game. I'm not gonna sit here and tell him he needs to be ousted from the community or that he's the worst person on the planet for it. You know what I mean? It would be 100% more dry. It would be 100% more dry. Like, people don't understand. We right now, like, when you're in a community and there's no news, you try, like, I'm gonna keep it real. The reason I haven't been making like videos and stuff is literally because the next video I'm about to upload is gonna make so many people incredibly mad. Like, when I say incredibly mad, I feel like people are gonna tweet about me on Twitter and say, look at this guy, he should go die or something. Like, not that outrageous, but I've gotten death threats in the past. Now to think about it, like, I wouldn't be surprised if I did. About to make so many people mad. Exactly, bro. Remember I caught that Sonic guy capping and backpedaling about deleting his tweets? Yeah, like, I feel like you need to stop. Is it an 06 video? No, it's not an 06 video. It's not an 06 video. But I'm laughing. Yeah, Yaya knows what it is. I talked about it with Yaya, Jaden. Yaya knows. He knows, bro. It's I'm about to make people mad, bro. I'm about to make people mad. Oh no. Oh dang, I just saw that. I just saw that, bro. I just saw what you said, Jaden. Is that a Sonic Boom video? Nope, not a Sonic Boom video. It's controversial. It's controversial, bro. I'll say that much. It's controversial. It's controversial. I don't think it's necessarily a hot take, but it is controversial. Y'all learn what game will be talked about in that video, bro. I mentioned it. Lewis, you haven't been coming out to the streams. That's why they finna spit some hot frog at you. Exactly. Is it a Jim Ryan appreciation? Nah, bro. Lewis, you gotta come out to the streams. You would know if you came out to the streams. Again, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Hit the little ding. Y'all know. It's about Sonic. It's about Sonic, bro. I'm gonna drop that video and I'm gonna upload Kingdom Hearts for a little bit so to get the heat off of me, bro. Let's play some music, by the way, because your boy been ranting. Need to clear my head a little bit. We're not gonna go with The World Ends With You. We'll go with let's go with some nah, we won't go with Sonic Adventure. We'll go with Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Sonic Adventure 2, bro. Sonic Colors is better than Unleashed. Bro, I'll tell you that right now. Sonic Colors is better than Unleashed. Hold up. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make that. Ooh, Jaden. Giving me video ideas, bro. Someone has said it. Someone said it in the chat. I'll say that much. Someone has said the game I'm gonna be talking about in the chat. Take that as what you will. If I guess that you're gonna say something about Sonic Unleashed. Y'all not hitting the nail on the head though. Y'all someone already said it though. I won't say who it was. Someone with the name Jay. Jay Solaris. He hit the nail on the head. It's about Sonic Adventure 1. I'm gonna say that. Sonic Colors is cool, but Sonic Unleashed is epic. I don't know about that, dog. Want to see a Sonic the Hedgehog platform fighter? That'd be pretty sick. What was I talking about? Oh, not to go too off topic. Let's play it through Sonic Adventure. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that. But for real though, it's like when you attack the Sonic tubers, it does nothing. It does nothing. My next about to criticize my favorite game, SA2. Oh no, bro, you about to hurt yourself. You about to hurt yourself, dog. It's crazy. But like, I feel like people like attack the Sonic tubers way too much, and it's not healthy. Like, people haven't come at me in a while. I'm surprised. I've gotten some outrageous comments, but like, I haven't had people come at me in a while. I used to get called the N-word. I used to be called everything under the book in my videos, bro. Yes, Pyramid Cave would be hitting, bro. Like, I used to be called, guys, I'm telling you, the Sonic community, like, it's hard being a Sonic tuber out here, dog, for real. Cause you gotta justify it to yourself. it's less, oh, I gotta justify it to other people. No, you gotta justify it to yourself. It's worth your mental state. Everyone targets TWIP Gamer Guide and TWIP. TWIP is a little bit more understandable. And I'll say this, why TWIP is a little bit more understandable. Let's go to Twitch channel, bro. I'll say this, the reason why TWIP is a little bit more understandable is because TWIP falls into the, now don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say he's been better about stuff like that as of late, because when he did Pokemon, he had the same issue. He was either making the same video over and over and over again, or he was, how do I put this? He was just straight up like clickbaiting, like straight like lie clickbaiting in the title, and that's why people had issues with him. And or he would say something that would be kind of like, I don't know about that, bro. Like this one, Nintendo Switch 2020, the worst year of Nintendo. Like, it's like that's I've seen the video. He's just saying that he didn't like the games of that year, which is fine. But at a time when the Nintendo Switch is doing super well, nothing will top TWIP during Forces. Oh, and that's another thing. He was making a lot of 2-minute videos about Forces. He made this video, why Pokemon Sword and Shield doesn't look so great. He made the same, all of these videos are basically the same video. These are all the same video. They're all the same video, bro. They're all the same video. He just recorded slightly different scripts for all of them. That's what they are. But it's, and then also FF7 Remake review. You were right about that one. That video genuinely made me mad. So he made this video. How Final Fantasy VII Remake betrayed itself, right? Oh, I disliked this video. I remember I was mad about this video. First issue. He said his main argument in the video is that because Final Fantasy VII Remake is not a full remake of the original game, it cannot be a remake. First of all, said one. He said, it says part 1 in the name. It says Final Fantasy VII Remake part 1. Not even gonna get on that, right? And he was trying to say that they were advertising it as the full remake, which they never did. In fact, they made it clear that it was gonna be the opposite. They said, oh, this remake is gonna be released in different parts and different volumes. On the game case, they go out of their way. Hold up. I'm trying to find a game. I got a lot of PS4 games, bro. You don't realize how many games you got until you're looking for a game and can't find it. All the Square games have like the same text, so it's kind of hard. But all it does is saying, oh, we're remaking Midgar. We're remaking the Midgar. Re-explore Midgar. It's on the back of the deluxe edition. It's on the back of the regular game case. It says, the legend returns for all generations. What begins as a rebellion against an evil corporation becomes much more, and what erupts goes beyond imagination. The story of this first standalone game and the Final Fantasy VII Remake project. So it says on the back of the case, this ain't even the last game. Remake project covers up to the party's escape from Midgar and goes deeper into the events occurring in the city than the original Final Fantasy VII. It says explicitly on the back of the game that it is a remake of the first part of the game, right? Then on top of that, he tried to judge the game on how well of a remake it was when he hadn't even beaten the portion of the game that this covers. He hadn't even beaten the complete portion of the game that this game covers. That's the wildest part, bro. I want to see what Nintendo's in-house does with you at PS5 and Series X levels of hardware. Oh, same, bro. Bro, I feel like games would just look like real life at that point if you gave it to Nintendo. You gave Nintendo that type of hardware. Carfax on the box, exactly, bro. And that's regardless of how you feel about the game, whether you think it's great or bad. He just straight up lies in the video. He tries to make an argument that the game is doing something when it's expressly not doing that thing. Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy to me. So Twip's situation is completely different from Prim's. Prim has a few like videos like that, but he doesn't have a ton of them like that, right? So Prim covers what he thinks is interesting. So he's gonna cover what he thinks is cool. That's really it. It's less of the case with you can't make that case with Twip when Twip is just abusing the YouTube algorithm. That's all he's doing. You know what I mean? I don't have anything personal against Twip. That's just what it is. I'm talking explicitly about the content and why I know why people are mad about it. I think it made it worse for me is he criticized it on Twitter before he played the OG or the remake. His friend said it was bad and he took it to Twitter. Yeah, I know. That's the craziest part. He did that exact thing. Hadn't even played the game and his first thing was to go to Twitter and say that it was bad. By the way, like the stream, share it out. There's 25 of y'all on the stream, but there are only 23 likes. I see it. I see it, y'all. Don't think I don't see it. But I think we should give Sonic tubers a bit more leeway in terms of what they're able to do. Let me undo the retweet so I can quote tweet. I'm live right now. Right now. Oh my God. I can't type today. Right now. Come out to chat. Boom. By the way, make sure you follow your boy on Twitter. Mob Shadic 100. MOBSHADIC 100. Twitter.com. Let's get your boy to like 320 followers, all right? Imagine criticizing a game you haven't played. Yeah, like that was the issue. And it's not even that, you know, he was like, oh, this game doesn't look good. He was like going off about how the game was bad and had no information on the game at all. Yeah, they make content very differently. That's why I'm like, y'all need to let up on Prim, bro. He quit Twitter for a reason. People being toxic about it. Mob Shadic sound kind of better than Shadicstick. Yo, listen. Shadicstick was made when I was like 10 or 11, bro. That's not my fault. Right? Blame 10 or 11-year-old Shadic. Blame the fact that Mob Psycho 100 was not out yet. Oh, man. So, I already talked about what I wanted to talk about in that section, bro. Y'all got any questions for me? Or how I feel about anything? Or y'all want to talk about like... Oh, let me talk about my channel, because I feel like this is the example, though, of the thumbnails. I try to use all official artwork in my thumbnails. Like, all of this is official artwork, man. Or screenshots. Like, maybe from some years ago, you'll see thumbnails with, like, fan-made renders, but that's a screenshot. I just, you know, masked it out. That's all you gotta do. So, you know, I feel like Sonic, don't get me wrong, Shadicstick's still right. Yeah, Jaden. By the way, Jaden, I missed the 2602. I like the Jaden 15. I like the Roman numerals. But I will always miss 2602 squad. 2602 squad bumped it, bro. But look, use official renders, you'll be set, man. All these official. This is the screenshot from the Bayonetta anime, bro. You'll be set. Astral Chain screenshot. Like, I feel like we as a community and the Sonic tubers do need to kind of like go through and we need to make sure we're using official stuff for getting like permission and stuff like that, bro. Been there since 2602. By the way, guys, make sure y'all like the stream. Let's try to get this stream to 30 likes, bro. That's the goal. We're trying to get to 30 likes before I end the stream, all right? Y'all got that? Try to get the 30 likes before the end of the stream. I mean, bro, looking back at this, my thumbnail game kind of turned up. Like, after this phase, like, I don't know what happened to my brain. My thumbnails kind of turned up a little bit. And I feel like some of them could have been a bit better, but still, I feel like this is like when I was understanding thumbnails a little bit more. Cause like at first I was just kind of being basic with it, right? And like, yeah, some of these got views, some of them didn't. A lot of streams in here, bro. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man. A lot of streams in there. You can't really differentiate videos from streams. Yeah, what's good, ZDB, bro? That's my boy Zach coming into the stream. I use anime renders sometimes, like when I was talking about SA1 2 remakes, I use the 3D renders of the art. Yeah, I mean, I just think I know it's hard sometimes. I feel like we can do better as a community, you know what I mean? I feel like we can do a little bit better. That's it. You know, I don't think I think the issue is people are making it malicious. Yeah, bro, them 360p streams, y'all. Tell me, how many of y'all were here back when I was streaming in 360p and 480p, bro? Those are the days. I think is we can do a bit better, man. That's it. I think it's because it's so prevalent in other communities. Other communities do this exact same thing. Like, this isn't something exclusive to the Sonic community. Like, I can go on, let's see, let me think, all right, let's go to, this is Sacred Almighty. His name used to be Sacred Fire Negro. I've been watching this channel since I was in high school. I didn't know I was almost like the same age as him, bro. The good old days, yeah, bro. 144p streams. I've been here since before Cold Blizzaga, yes, sir. Now, if y'all don't know who ZDB is, he's the guy who gave me the idea for saying the Cold Blizzaga stuff at the end of my videos. Like, I already had the hot Faraga, you know, what's good, everybody? This man Shadicstick dropping some hot Faraga on this mic, but he was like, Shadic. One day he was in call, he's like, Shadic, you gotta say hot Faraga, turn to Cold Blizzaga. Make sure you check out some of my other videos. And I agree. I don't think most of us trying to be malicious about it. Like, about to steal this art and make $2K on my 5K view video. Yeah, I know. I think that's pretty a toxic way to think about it. That I think a lot of artists have been thinking about it in that way, and I don't think that's a good way to think about it. I think, yeah, we could be better about it, but people got to realize people aren't trying to be malicious about this. Like, I don't know if he commissioned these or not, but if he didn't, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, Sacred lives off of YouTube, but he doesn't, you know, he ain't like a million he don't have a million subscribers, you know what I mean? Like, it's obvious, like, some of these are just not renders from actual games. I think the Sonic thumbnail, like, this is a fan-made render, I'm pretty sure. If he didn't pay a dude to make the thumbnail, which I know he credits people. He is good about crediting people. Like, I'm pretty sure this man, oh, I haven't even watched this video. Oh, this is a Dreams video. That's probably why I didn't watch it. I probably knew it was probably a Dreams video. But still, it's one of those things where, like, I feel like people need to take a step back and look at YouTube as a whole. This isn't isolated to the Sonic community. Anime fans don't care. They really don't. And that happens a lot in the anime community. Like, for Neverworld, I know that man hadn't been called out and he was just using fan art in all of his thumbnails, bro. Specifically, yeah, Shonen fans are really bad about it. Not to expose someone I know. Bro. This boy Alvin. This thumbnail right there, bro. He did that with that, bro. Nah, I made this from a screenshot. I made this thumbnail. This thumbnail, fire. I made that, bro. But still, it's one of those things where it's not super uncommon. People don't know. New transformation for thumbnails. LMA. Don't do Alvin like that. I gotta do him like that. Yo, listen, y'all. If y'all want to watch some my boy Alvin, I'll drop his channel link in the chat. I've made thumbnails for Alvin. I can do this, bro. I'll drop his stream in the chat. I mean, and not his stream, his YouTube channel. Y'all go sub, bro. Y'all go sub to Alvin. Yo, show my boy Alvin some love. Let's get him to 400. I don't think we gonna get him to 400 in the stream. But you know, help a brother out. Say Shadicstick sent him. Sent you, bro. Be like, hey, yo, Shadix shouted you out on your last stream. Oh man, I'm sorry, bro. It was just like the perfect example I could think of off the top of my head, bro. And they hit him with a punch and then give him $10. Basically, bro. That's what just happened, son. Oh god. Sorry, Jesus Christ. My throat. Yo, is that that boy Zebra? The Flaming Zebra coming into the stream? Bro, let me give y'all, you know, before we move on to the Xbox stuff, because I think, does he make great video? Yeah, Alvin's actually been making some pretty good videos. His videos, like, first of all, they vastly improved from when he started, and now, like, I think he makes, like, actually good content, bro. So, sub to Alvin, man, especially if you like anime games and stuff like that. He plays a lot of them. He plays fighting games, most notably like anime fighting games. That's what he sticks to. But like, give Alvin a subscription, bro. Your thoughts on the Sonic Prime show? I want to save that for another stream, Joshua. Hold off on that question. I'm gonna save that for another stream because I actually kind of want to talk about that next stream. But what I was gonna say, this man Zebra, I was talking about Zebra, bro. Zebra, this man been through it. Zebra is the most, he has persevered more than any other YouTuber I know, because this man has been through some channels, and he always gets successful, bro. That's the thing, bro. Wait, don't tell me it's gone again, bro. Don't tell me it's gone again. Oh, I got scared. I was like, don't tell me there's not. I was like, I remember watching your videos like a week ago. I was like, something had to have happened. Oh man, I was scared, bro. I was like, there ain't no way. You like my stream setup? Yo, thank you, Starlet. Are you part of the Josh fight, Josh Tato? Yo, I'm hoping Josh Tato. Hey, yo, our boy Josh Tato, he's representing us in the Josh fight. Like, bro, Zebra makes some great content. Now, I know some of y'all are younger. There's, you know, there's some thick content on this channel, so check it out, bro. I'm giving shout outs today, bro. Give a shout out to Jaden. Actually, Jaden, I think I sourced you. I used you as a source for one of, I think it was specifically this video. I used you as a source. I used this video as a source on my description, dog. You had me scared there for a sec. I know, bro. I was like, is it gone? Welcome to the stream, iSonic. Plan on getting DKC Tropical Freeze for Switch. Should I get it? I don't know, bro. I'm not a Donkey Kong Country fan. There are a lot of platformers that I just straight up hate, dog. People are genuinely surprised. I'd be like, man, I hate Donkey Kong. They'd be like, you hate Donkey Kong? Or I'd be like, man, I hate Crash Bandicoot. I'd be like, you hate Crash Bandicoot? And I'd be like, yes. Yes, I do. Unapologetically. But man, shout out to Jaden. Sub to Jaden. And my boy Yaya's here, so we're gonna give Yaya a shout out. Oh my god. Oh man, I haven't seen this latest video. Let me give my boy Yaya a like. Yaya covers anime game content, so make sure y'all sub to Yaya. What's good, Chaosity? Watch out for your DMs after the stream. Watch out for your DMs after the stream. Chaosity commissioned me recently. His streams, just to let y'all know his stream setup, layout, and stuff will be made by moi. He commissioned your boy. Just gotta send it to him after the stream. So yeah, have you ever played any Donkey Kong games? Oh yeah, of course. I just don't really care for him. Enough with the shout outs though. Let's talk about Microsoft, because they are making some moves, bro. Microsoft's making some money moves. So we got this. Oh, that's the source. Boom. Oh no. No, not Xbox. FPS boost. All right, let's move this here. Boom. Boom. So, he talked about Sony earlier, and some of y'all brought up that people need to watch out for Xbox. Like, they're making moves. Microsoft is making some moves in terms of like actually like getting like features and stuff. They may not have like the exclusives at the moment, which I think exclusivity is something that you don't need in the console space as much anymore, as much as the PC space. But we're gonna talk about Microsoft and them just making big moves. I feel like Microsoft has humbled themselves after the Xbox One, but I don't think that's necessarily the company's fault. Is the dude who was running it at the time, which I forgot what his name was. I forgot what dude's name was. But you know, after Microsoft fired him, they hired Phil Spencer as the head of Xbox, as the head of Microsoft's gaming division, and Phil has been doing some great things, bro. First of all, let's talk about all these Switch hints. I think Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, is going to come to the Nintendo Switch. Why is that? Well, they keep dropping hints. They keep dropping freaking hints, bro. Like, I have this image. Can I open this image in a new page? Link. Like, it's in the background of Phil Spencer's video. Oh, what? Oh, dang. I can't really. Well, dang. Image options. How do I open this? I kind of need to open this image, bro. But, all right, I'll show you on my show notes, right? So, if y'all see in the background of Phil Spencer's room, here's a Nintendo Switch right here. Now, if you know anything about Phil Spencer, he tends to give away things in the background of his why is this not doing this? Oh my god, come on, bro. Thank you. Oh my god, things are going great. All right, there we go. Shout out to the big Phil. Ayo, where's the dono link? Hit the super chat button, my dude. It's right in the chat. Super chat button, my dude. It's literally right there. Thank you, Retro Lags, for donating though. Or your preemptive donation. Just hit the super chat button and you got it, bro. But he's known for doing this, right? Maybe Starfield, Fallout, Elder Scrolls on Switch. I think we're gonna see Microsoft exclusive games come to Switch because Nintendo is not competition for Microsoft. PlayStation is not competition for Xbox. Right now, Microsoft is fighting the fight against cloud services. You wanna know why I say this? It's because they're introducing so many services at price points that nobody else can beat. They're like Game Pass. No matter what, if you buy it, people are like, oh, I got Game Pass on PC. It don't matter. I don't need an Xbox. It don't matter. Microsoft has your money anyways. You got Game Pass Ultimate for $100. You've already given them $100. You've given Microsoft your money either way. They make the money either way. You don't realize this. They have 20 million subscriptions for Game Pass. Think about that. And they've grown exponentially every month for the past year. In about 3 months, they went from like 18 or 17 or 18 million subscribers to 23 million subscribers. So at least 23 million people are paying $10 a month. $10 a month, 23 million people to play hundreds of games on Microsoft's platform. And they've not been bolstering only the Xbox stuff. They've been bolstering PC. You may say, oh, Shaddick, how they're bolstering PC? Let me show you. Let me show you right now, guys. So we'll go to the Xbox app on my computer, right? Excuse-moi. Excuse-moi. Oh, no more water in there. Don't worry. Always stay hydrated, bro. Like Game Pass, I had Game Pass for a few months, bro. Don't forget this one stop. Yeah, see, I have Game Pass still. Dang, I thought I canceled it. But let's look at Game Pass, bro. First of all, you get every single EA game. You get every single EA game. Every single one. Everything on EA Play, you get on Game Pass. You get it day one. PlayStation is in advance right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they are. I don't think Sony's worried about them. Get out of here. Unsubscribing for a day. What do you mean unsubscribing for a day? Why you say that, bro? Why you say you unsubscribing for a day? Do you think it's real? Not true, but colors leak is not true. The water bottle. Bro. Yeah. You gotta stay hydrated, bro. You gotta have that clear liquid. The colors leak? I haven't heard anything about it not being true. I don't know about that one, but look at all these games. Battlefield 3, 4, 1, Hardline, 5, Battlefleet got, like, look at all these games. Like, I can keep scrolling. Like, and it's the fact that they're bringing new games. No way 2 water bottles with cold water ready for this situation. Yes, bro. I stay strapped. We stay strapped with the H2O, bro. We stay strapped with the H2O. By the way, guys, make sure you like the stream, share it out. It'd be highly, highly appreciated. I speak to your ears, bro. Y'all ears probably bleed. What else is in the news? Oh, don't worry, Dominic. We're coming to that. Like, look at all these games, and I'm pretty sure dang near all of Square Enix's games are on here. We have Dragon Quest. Hold up. Final Fantasy 9, 7, 8, 12. Oh, we don't have 15. Did they take 15 off of there? Oh, I don't think 15's on the Microsoft Store yet. Gotta get that mega water bottle. Exactly, bro. I'm pretty sure I got another one somewhere filled with water just for this exact situation. It's just crazy how much value you get. I got to the H's and it just reloaded. Like, look at all these games. Like, if you play sports games, they already got the new games on there. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite's on here. Mirrors, like, all these good games, bro. At this point, there's no real reason to not have Game Pass if you regularly, like, play AAA games, bro. Like, Nier just came to Game Pass. Nier Automata, bro. Gotta get that agua for real. That mega water bottle. Yes, sir. Ori. Octopath. Octopath came to Xbox and came to Game Pass day one. Day one. Think about that. I'm pretty sure it was already on Game Pass PC for a while. Like, people are not thinking about the long term, bro. All these games are on Game Pass day one. A lot of them stay for a really long time. Like, Celeste has been on Game Pass for years, and that's a fantastic game. It's an older game, but it's fantastic. People don't think about this. The Outer Worlds is an Xbox game. You know, it's not an Xbox exclusive, but it's made, excuse me, by a Microsoft studio. Came out on Game Pass day one. And many people love that game. I don't think the Yakuza collection came to Xbox and they were like, oh wait, let's just drop that on Game Pass. like they're giving you reasons to play a bunch of fantastic games, and honestly, I'm here for it. We have every single Yakuza game on PC. Every single one of them. Except for, I think, 7. I think Like a Dragon is not on here. I think Like a Dragon is the only one not on Game Pass right now. And I'm pretty sure it will come to Game Pass within this year. Same with Judgment. It's just kind of crazy. Yeah, Jump Force was on. I think Jump Force is still on there. It's on the Xbox side. This is PC side. Yo, thank you, Retro Lives Game Pass. Stay strapped. Play Sonic R on the next stream. Oh my God. Y'all know what I'm obligated to do when someone donates. Might need to open my wallet. Exactly. $10 a month. And I usually have deals on Game Pass, bro.
Play Sonic R on the next stream.
Yo, I highly appreciate it, Retro. I highly appreciate it. Oh, that stopped. Oh man, I might have to re-download the soundtrack. Let's go to some Kingdom Hearts. Let's get some Kingdom Hearts up in here. Get that Kingdom Hearts action going, bro. Playback error. Oh, that was with the... Whoa! Hold up. I've never seen this before. Oh. Music be crashed. That's what it is. We'll go Alt F4. Yes, close program. It's like it's not responding. That's why. All right. Let's see. Yep, it was broke. Play some Persona 5. No. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then on top of that, they just released xCloud for, you know, mobile devices and browser-based devices. Like, and you automatically get to use Game Pass with that. It's just like, well, I'm not about cloud gaming. That is another option to play, especially if you're on the go and you just want to play a game. You got some time to kill. Maybe you're away from home, your Xbox, your PC's at home. You want to play Yakuza Kiwami 2, bro. Let's say you want to play Yakuza Kiwami 2. You want to pick up where you left off. xCloud is there. Save your day. It's just, it's honestly insane to me how Microsoft has managed to continue to offer these types of experiences. It's just nutty. There's just no explanation. It's insane to me. But overall, I think we're about to get some massive reveals at E3 from Microsoft, and the world will not be ready for it. I think a lot of people are about to buy an Xbox because the PC, you're not buying a PC right now. You're not buying a PC right now unless you're spending $1,000. You're not spending unless you're spending, you know, upwards of $1,000. You're not buying a gaming PC right now. You're not building one. None of that, bro. But let's scroll down. Next thing we're going to talk about, the Zippo leaks being debunked by Tyson Hesse. This has been a hot topic. Jaden talked about this, and other people talked. I think Premi talked about this. I know for a fact Jaden talked about it. That's how I knew about it. That's how I learned about it. But let's talk about this. So I'm jealous, salty, for real. I mean, if you get Xbox Game Pass, you get xCloud, you can play it on your phone or in your browser, man. You can play it anywhere, bro. Xbox is building a platform rather than building a console. If that makes any type of sense. They want you to play their games wherever. You're buying into their platform no matter what. And I think that's smart. Oh. Let's see. So we're gonna open a few pages before we get into this. If you haven't seen Jaden's video, make sure you watch it. The link is down in the description below. All right, so let's pull this up. You know, I heard Sega was confirmed for E3. Yes, Sega's gonna be at E3. I kind of want to make a video about that. I would talk about it on stream, but I'm kind of pressed for time. It's already like 8 o'clock, which is, you know, I've only been streaming for a little over an hour, but I didn't realize how late I was streaming. Oh, yo, thank you, Garrett Hilgerman, for the wallpaper. Oh, man, I love that wallpaper. I love Spider-Verse. No, I made a video on it. Yeah, I might as well do it. Welcome to the stream, David KVA. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Wasn't real, Josh Tato. No, I think they just recently got confirmed. The Sega and Square Enix, I think, just got confirmed for E3. I'm pretty sure they just recently got confirmed, like, this morning. I know Square Enix was. But let's see. I'll look more into that, Josh Tato and David and Chaosity. If it winds up being, if it's true, I'm gonna make a video on it. I'm gonna talk about my thoughts. Or maybe I'll talk about it in the next Shadicstick Live. Who for thought? Oh, man. I mean, he didn't specifically say Zippo, but I don't believe Zippo was lying. Maybe just misinformed. Yeah, I'm going to talk about quite a few things in this. So, I think people are not looking at this as clearly as possible. So, here's the Sonic Retro link or whatever. But here in this Reddit post, it says, first, if you don't know who Tyson Hesse is, well, let me read the article title. Tyson Hesse, major artist for Sonic, heavily implies that the information of notable leakers about Sonic 30th anniversary is false. First, if you don't know who Tyson Hesse is, he was the artist for the IDW Sonic Comics, animation director. He's one of the artists for the IDW Comics. By the way, make sure y'all subscribe, like the stream. Make sure you got the notification bell hit. If you can, hit your boy up with a super chat. It helps. Become a member too. I have a new $1 tier for memberships. So, you know, if you got $1 to spare every month, send $1 your boy's way. It helps out with the channel. It helps me continue to grow and keep the channel alive. But let's read this. First, if you don't know who Tyson Hesse is, he was the artist for the IDW Sonic Comics, one of the artists. Animation director on animated cutscenes and trailers for Sonic Mania. He also directed Sonic Mania Adventures and Team Sonic Racing Overdrive official animated shorts. He is also responsible for Sonic's redesigns in the 2020 movie. As you can see, Tyson Hesse is a big deal with a legitimate connection to Sega. Today in the discussion, would you rather have a modern Sonic or a modern or classic style game for the 30th anniversary game on Sonic Retro? Tyson Hesse, under username Boxer Hockey, responded with the following, which I've gone through and I've confirmed that this seems to be Tyson Hesse, especially considering, you know, I don't use Sonic Retro that much outside of downloading stuff off of there or using it as a resource for Sonic history and all that stuff. But it seems to be this seems to be the real Tyson Hesse, if anyone has any concerns. I just want a good, he said, but Tyson says, I just want a good game. I want it to be modern in the respect that I want it to be forward thinking enough to be attractive and interesting to more people than just the same ones that keep buying Sonic games out of habit. Even classic games can't exist in the same never changing bubble. Also, don't believe any news you've read from any of the few notable leakers out there this year. It's all complete bullshit. By notable leaker, Hesse is most likely referring to you know who, Zippo. I have a few thoughts on this. Let me read the chat though. Check the likes. 34 likes? Y'all, we gotta get to 35 likes. Come on, we gotta get to 35 likes. I know y'all guys can give me the 35 likes. Come on, man. Hold on, let's see. Just get your boy to 35. It was confirmed to be an E3 on Game Insider and Nintendo Life, so I'm pretty sure it's real. Yeah. Crap, I'm late. What did I miss? Scarlet Arts? Don't worry about it, man. The archive for the stream will be up. I'll leave timestamps for every subject. They'll be up at least, if not this tonight, by tomorrow morning, so you guys don't gotta worry. All right. But let me read this off. Where I put my thoughts, I compiled my thoughts in this little notes, my show notes. So first of all, he's not referring to Sonic Colors Ultimate. Sonic Colors Ultimate was leaked by an official company that works directly with Sega. It was the German dubbing company. So don't think he's talking about Sonic Colors Ultimate, or I don't think he's talking about Sonic Colors Ultimate. I don't think you should either. And it might not be Zippo he's talking about, but it could be. People are saying it is Zippo, and I think it may be Zippo for a reason that Zippo is the only notable leaker that we've been talking about as of recent, because he's been the dude who's been breaking the really big leaks. But then again, he could be talking about the people who leak things like Sonic Rift and stuff in the past. So that could also be considered part of the leak. And one reason I say it, and, again, I say this because of the Sonic Rift leaks. He could have been talking about that. We don't know. He doesn't specify what leaks he's talking about here. So again, it could be anything. And if you guys remember, check out the last episode of Shadicstick Live where I talk about the Zippo leaks. I want you to look back at the I talk about someone debunking the leaks. It's this dude known as Alex Hexfox, who's been going out his way to try to debunk the leaks, which it might not be debunked because it could have been an early. First of all, he's been trying to Shadic, compile your thoughts. He was trying to debunk the Adventure Remake leaks, and he used a lot of information like screenshots and stuff from people who work with Sega, most notably voice actors and writers. Now, the issue that he runs into is that a lot of the people he contacted may not have been contacted yet, because the game could have been in early development. We don't know how far along Sonic Adventure Remake would have been or was if it did exist. So one other issue I have is none of the Zippo stuff. What makes me think he is talking about Zippo though could be because none of the Zippo stuff has really come to fruition outside of Sonic Colors Ultimate leaking, and he never specified that game. He just said we were going to get collections of Sonic games. So that has me a bit worried. And it's just one of those situations where I feel like we could be getting something massive, but at the same time, I don't know. This has me a little bit worried, guys. I'm gonna keep it real, because I kind of want the Zippo stuff to be real. I want Sonic to have a really big comeback for his 30th, so there's that. Maybe they did, but the tweet I said saw something blah blah blah. Awesome, thanks a bunch. I think the Zippo leaks are fake. He could be talking about 4chan leaks, saying they were supposed to be announced something on last Friday. Yeah, that's again, he could have been talking about the 4chan leaks. That's why I said that. Chance Zippo leaks are a mixed bag of legitimate leaks and fake leaks. We don't know who his sources are, and you can tell he's trying to convey what he knows. You feel me? Yeah. Another thing is, a lot of people want, like, Zippo could be getting misinformation, and what happens is a lot of the times leakers get false information mixed in with true information. Why do they do this? It's so the people who actually legitimately leak the information to the leakers or gave them or their sources don't get like backtracked. Because say for instance this is someone in Sega leaking this to Zippo, they lose their job. They just lose their job outright. Say for instance it's a smaller company working with Sega. They've lost the trust of Sega, and on top of losing the trust of Sega, they've lost a massive business partner. So that's why portions of the Zippo leak could actually just straight up be fake. Parts of it could be legitimate. This happens all the time. It's not, something that's uncommon. And again, Zippo is actually a reputable leaker. He leaked everything pertaining to Mario 35th and was spot on. So that's why so many people are so quick to believe him, because he's been known in the past to be correct. So I'm gonna say this: you can take the Zippo leaks with a grain of salt. It's fine. You don't have to believe them outright, but I wouldn't immediately dismiss them, considering how infamous and how good of a track record Zippo has, especially as of late. And another thing that makes me question this is Tyson Hesse himself just says, I want it to be modern. It sounds like he doesn't really know what the game is. So maybe maybe someone at Sega has told him what to expect from the game in some regards, but hasn't really given him anything explicit and what to expect. So I think what it is here is Tyson Hesse is in a situation where this information would have gotten to him before a leaker, he feels. Or, nothing has been said to him or anybody else he knows that he works with for the games. Or, the comics or anything like that. So that's what I feel like it is. He said notable leakers. Zippo is the only recently notable Sonic leaker. True. I wonder if Zippo will bring up Tyson Hesse and try to answer some of the suspicions not in his favor. Yeah, that's what I'm curious about also. Like, will Zippo talk about this? How do we know if he's responded? Usually he'll make a blog post or edit a blog post. That's usually what happens. I don't think he's responded. Zippo blog spot. Let's see. Some interesting things are going on. He made a new post yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. He hasn't responded. Yeah, no, he hasn't responded to Hesse. So we'll see something soon. Could have just gotten a dud source. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He might have just gotten a dud source. He hasn't updated it, no. So we'll see something within the next few days. I don't think Zippo would purposely lie or anything like that. It seems like he's just blogging and having fun. That's really it. Do I think the Zippo leaks are fake? I don't know. Maybe some of it's fake. Maybe some of it's real. We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. By the way, guys, can we get the stream to 40 likes? Share the stream with your friends. Please get this to 40 likes. That is, we can do it. We're at 37. We're 3 away. We're 3 likes away, guys. 3 likes away. It helps your boy out. Also hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. It helps. The next thing I kind of want to talk about for a little bit is why we don't have a new F-Zero. And this has been something that I think people will be interested in. But before that, I'm gonna read some of you guys' comment. And remember reading the Zippo release, knowing very well what's going on with Sonic while doing the Birdman hand run. This is Aaron Weber right now. Oh my god. Yo. We at 39. Let's get the 40, guys. Let's get the 40. Ah, yeah, we got the 40 likes, guys. That's sick. That's sick. But let's talk about F-Zero for a bit. And the reason I want to talk about this is because this shows why like franchises kind of die. Nintendo has come out and said many Nintendo devs, but most notably ex-Nintendo designer Takaya Imamura said that F-Zero isn't dead but needs a grand idea to get a new game, which Miyamoto has said that in the past. In full interview with Imamura, who reflects on 30 years at Nintendo. And people don't realize, like, not every Nintendo franchise sells well. I mean, everybody knows who Captain Falcon is because of Smash, but not a lot of people know who he is because of F-Zero. I mean, the first game sold 2.85 million units, which is nothing to shy at. That's good. But from there, it's been on a decline. I mean, it's F-Zero X, 1.10 million units. Admittedly, the Nintendo 64 never sold as well as the, didn't sell as well as the SNES. But even then, that's still a big downgrade. 41 likes, yes, sir. Can we get the 45? That's the question. And then you have F-Zero Maximum Velocity on GBA, 1.05 million on hardware that sold extremely well. It went down. Then we have F-Zero GX, sold less than 1 million units. Didn't even get to the 700,000 unit mark. F-Zero GP Legends sold even worse. Sold about a little over 150,000 units. Didn't even get to 200,000. And F-Zero Climax. Oh, this isn't right. This isn't right. This right here isn't right. I know that much isn't right. Hold up, these GBA games might be off. These two might be off. F-Zero GX probably isn't. that's probably right, but these two are off. But the point is, F-Zero just doesn't sell like massively well for Nintendo. And for them to bring it back, they need a grand idea because they have to market it. Like, yes, the people who are fans of it and who are interested in it may buy it, but you kind of need to bring in new people. Have you played Breath of the Wild? If not, you're missing out big time. Man, I love Breath of the Wild. It's not my favorite video game of all time, but I think it's the best video game of all time, if you get what I mean. It's just like, this is how franchises die. They just don't sell extremely well. And don't get me wrong, this isn't the Sony mentality. This is more so like, this was just really making Nintendo money like that. You know what I mean? For how much money they were sinking in, because like every F-Zero was like breaking some boundaries. I think F-Zero X is one of the few Nintendo 64 games that is as fast as it is, looks as good as it does, and runs at 60 FPS. Like, it's one of the few that does that. And people don't realize that. Like, for the amount of work that goes into the game, is the payoff good enough? And I just think with F-Zero, that wasn't in Nintendo's cards for real. But the next thing we're going to talk about is some more Sony controversy, actually. Like, man, Sony, they can't catch a break, and that's mostly because they keep doing it to themselves. The people who work at Sony do it. So we're gonna talk about a few things. So we're gonna talk about the Days Gone developer that says that said Sony actually, hold up, said there is no sequel if you don't buy a game at full price, which is pretty ridiculous. And then we're gonna talk about Sony's obsession with blockbusters. And then the Days Gone 2 being pitched but not verified, which is kind of crazy considering Days Gone sold extremely well. Sonic movie made more money than any Sonic game. Well, it's a movie, bro. It's a movie. You gotta think about it like that. It's a movie. Different than a game, different media. That developer out of pocket, bro. Excuse me. Excuse your boy. But the creative director and writer of the Days Gone says that players should buy games at full price if they like them, instead of waiting for them to go on sale and be given away as part of services like PlayStation Plus. John Garvin was speaking to game designer David Gaff on Jav's YouTube show, where was asked if he'd heard anything about any meaningful uptick in engagement with Days Gone since the game was added to the PlayStation Plus collection on PS5. I do have an opinion on something that your audience may find of interest, and it might piss some of them off, which it rightfully did. Garvin said, if you love a game, buy it at fucking full price. I can't tell you how many times I've seen games say, yeah, I got that on sale. Gamers say, yeah, I got that on sale. I got it through PS Plus or whatever. The issue is, if I'm not interested in a game, or if a game is like, it's coming out and they're saying a game isn't all that great, or it's not worth the hype, or it's not worth the price, it is my right to do that. I as a consumer made an informed, conscious, and educated decision not to buy your game because admittedly Days Gone didn't review super well. Let's go to Metacritic. So let's go to Metacritic. Days Gone Metacritic. All right. The game got a 71. It has a user score of 8.3. This was way lower for a while. This was at about the same score as this. This was about 70 and this was about 70. Now, many people are starting to review the game well because they've come out and they've been like, oh wow, I like this, you know. Like a lot of these are like probably newer reviews. But I think it's kind of asinine to get mad at people because they bought a game at a lower price, they got a good deal. They, you know, I don't know. This is just arrogance. You're lucky I'm buying it on sale. I could have not bought it at all. Exactly. Like, if I get it and it winds up becoming my favorite video game of all time, great. But I, as the consumer, don't know that the game is good yet. You know? How the bike mechanic with the gas is annoying. Yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard there's some annoying mechanics in this game that really bog it down. And that's why a lot of people didn't buy it. And it had a lot of technical issues and stuff at launch. Like, don't act like your game is perfect or that you're so high and holy that, you know, and I know he's not speaking for the dev team, But he can't be the only developer thinking this way. Like, bro, shut up. Like, bro, I don't have to buy your game at $60. Don't be upset because you didn't make an extra penny because I bought it on as a deal. You know what I mean? Make your game better. Make it so reviewers like it. That is not my fault. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's the nerve of him, bro. The nerve. Like, I can't believe dude really thought that was, like, he really sat there and thought, oh yeah, man, this it, bro. I got my thought, man. This it, bro. Y'all need to be paying for $60 for my game, or you can shut up, bro. Like, no, you shut up, bro. Don't be that stupid. Like, if I go to the store and I see a bag of chips for 99 cents, and then it's on sale for 50%, and I'm like, oh, I don't want that. But then I come in another day and it's 50% off, and I'm like, oh wow, that's a steal, and I pick up the bag of chips. I'm just making an informed, conscious decision as a consumer. Get out of here with that, bro. It's whack, man. The nerve, bro. He should be lucky for his exposure. For real, dog. Like, you should be lucky people bought the game and that it sold well. Like, the game sold extremely well. It's not like it sold bad. Just because you got sales after don't mean anything. The game, a lot of people play the game. A lot of people like it. Can you not be happy for that? Just straight up nutty, bro. But let's move on to the next Days Gone news. This is sad. This is more sad. Or entitled, and that's why companies cater us. No cater equals no buy. Exactly. People don't understand that. So, Days Gone director has responded to a report claiming that plans for Days Gone 2 were rejected by Sony. Speaking blah blah blah, due to NDA with his former employer, couldn't confirm if it had been canceled. Yeah, it revealed some details on the sequel pitch or whatever. According to Bloomberg report, which this is here, key staff had left Ben following the unsuccessful Days Gone 2 pitch, frustration at them being assigned to work on Naughty Dog projects as a support team. On Sunday, Rasu confirmed he's now joined Mortal Kombat studio NetherRealm, said that he at one point was working on a Days Gone 2 pitch, but claimed that his departure from Ben was due to the personal reasons and had nothing to do with the status of the sequel. Rasu confirmed several elements of Bloomberg's report, including parts of Ben being assigned to work on Naughty Dog projects, but could not outright confirm that Days Gone 2 had been canned. However, the director heavily suggested that the original game might not have generated enough sales to warrant an expensive follow-up. Asked what Sony's reasoning could be for the reportedly rejecting plans for Days Gone 2 sequel, Ross said, I don't think it's publicly confirmed that the status of Days Gone 2 is. I don't want to be the guy who's the official source for whatever that is. To answer the question in that context, I will just say that the calculus for Sony at this point is, when a game like Days Gone started, we were 45 people. We were walking around asking how we could build an open world game with 45 people, and the answer was we grew. We changed our number from 45 to something like 120. Days Gone has sold more copies than every game the studio has ever made combined. So it's successful in that way and in the community and player response. But the critics, yeah, that was Normandy Beach. He added, there was a starting budget for Days Gone, which was big, but it's not where we ended. We ended at a much higher number, and I think that number is then probably the starting point for the next one. Sony with these big AAA games, they're not cheap games to make. The first Siphon Filter, I think, cost 1 million or 2 million. The second was definitely 2 million because we did it in a year. So the return of investment on those is great, but for games where you have to sell 4 or 5 million copies just to break even, there's got to be a confidence in the return, because Sony doesn't have the cash that Microsoft does, and they've got to use it very intelligently, and they've got to stay focused on a diverse portfolio, which, if you guys don't know, Nintendo is bigger than all of Sony combined. Sony does not have money like that. PlayStation does well, that's their best branch, but Sony is the smallest out of the big three. They just are. They're the smallest out of the big three. On his departure, Ross said, it had nothing to do with the status of the sequel or anything else that the studio is doing. It was just kind of got to the point where I realized that I peaked and I'm probably not going to go any further. Reflecting on the original Days Gone, director said he considered it a commercial success. While acknowledging mixed reviews from the media, Ross claimed that the plan was always to address the original game's flaws in a sequel. Sony is not blah, blah, blah. Days Gone is so more content than every game, but blah. I'm super proud of it. It's basically, Sony wanted this to be Sony needs every game to be a banger, critically and commercially. Now, at this point, Days Gone has done well commercially. It's probably broke well over even, right? Made Uncharted Golden Abyss. That's all I got under the belt, and now Days Gone. No, they made Siphon Filter too. I'm pretty sure they made Siphon Filter. I'm pretty sure they made the Siphon Filter games. Yeah, they made Siphon Filter, bro. They made quite a few games. Days Gone, Siphon Filter, Uncharted Golden Abyss, 5 more. Yeah, no, they were the people who worked on Siphon Filter. Just Bubsy 3D. Oh man, oh god. Oh god, Ben Studio and Twilight Games. Twilight Games is probably the actual developer, Jesus Christ. Not Bubsy. Oh no. But they made the Siphon Filter series, so. But they were pumping those out quick, and they were making money. Come on, bro. Man, that's crazy. But I think the issue is Sony wants every game to be a banger, and they're not okay with a game being less than a banger. And I think that's kind of a toxic mentality to have. Now, if you're not getting a return on investment, I get it. But if a game like ultimately does well in the end, I think you should give those studios another chance. I mean, like, Days Gone was salvageable English. And I felt like they could have done something with that series. I don't know. None of this sits right with me. It's not like an F-Zero situation where the games just, no matter what they did, they were just selling less and less. This is like, oh, this has garnered like a lot more fans, especially now that you've done things like put it on PS Plus, put it in a spotlight. You know what I mean? So I think Sony needs to revisit the Days Gone project eventually. By the way, guys, let's try to get to 45 likes. Be highly, highly appreciated. Now, the two things we're gonna end off on Sonic today, guys. So let's talk about the Sonic movie, because that one's a doozy. This one's gonna be a doozy. All right, so Tails channel. Excusez-moi. So if you don't know, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles were viewed on set. So, you know, ultimately, first of all, we're gonna get a scene. I think it's cool that we're gonna get a scene with all three. The Sonic movie is shaping up to be good. CK4 is looking to the stream, bro. It's not really unrelated, but I think I just found out Sonic Forces is in like the top 3 most downloaded PS Plus games. Yeah, bro, as much as people like think about Sonic games, Sonic is an extremely popular series. Like, people don't realize Sonic is in like the top like 15 best-selling video game franchises of all time. Like, I go into the stores and there's like Sonic merch. Like, I can go to the store right now. I can go to Kohl's and there will be Sonic merch in there. Like, there'll just be Sonic merch. And you can say, oh yeah, there'll be other merch, you know, Pokemon, you know, Mario, but there's just as much Sonic merch as there is Mario, Pokemon, Zelda merch. Like, Sonic is an icon, bro. And as much as people want to slam Forces, it did well for Sega. It did well for them. It's a low budget game, bro. Made in a year. They made their return on investment, man. It's the sad reality of it, you know. As much as people want, you know, the game didn't do well critically, it did well commercially. By the way, make sure y'all like the stream, guys. It'd be highly appreciated. Help Shoot Boys channel get in the algorithm. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it be. And I'll help this live stream get views afterwards, so people can actually watch it, and it keeps it in people's recommended, especially those who like watch the streams after or like long form content like this. So, but I think this is cool. I just wanted to talk about this. What were my thoughts on it? I like that gun returns. If you guys didn't notice, the gun logos, I think it's specifically on a helicopter. You have the gun logo and it's called SA2, Sigma Alpha 2, like in Sonic Adventure 2. I really like that Sonic Adventure 2 reference. and it shows that I think they're gonna expand the universe. One thing that they did in the first movie that I really liked, they set up the universe, they set up like kind of the rules for how it works and what we should expect. Like, I knew we were gonna get Knuckles in at least one of the sequels once we saw the other echidna race. I just really like it. Knuckles be looking built, yeah, bro. People were actually surprised by this, Knuckles being taller than Sonic, but Knuckles has always been canonically taller than Sonic. I've always remembered Knuckles is taller than Sonic, because I think Knuckles' canon height is like 3'7" or 3'8", and Sonic's is like 3'3" or 3'2". Like, Knuckles do be looking built though, but Knuckles is like, they're all their like actual canon heights, and I think that's really cool. I think that's one of the cool things about the Sonic movie. I think the people who work on these movies, Sonic movie, you know, screw the executives that were at Paramount who were handling the stuff when the first movie was originally being worked on. These people actually genuinely care about the movie. I saw people compare the design to Boom, and I was like, and I don't know. Only thing he got in common is Knuckles got arms. Yeah, that's really it. And I've come to actually like Boom Knuckles' design a little bit over the years. Like, originally I was kind of mad at the design, but it's grown on me. So even if it was like Boom Knuckles, this isn't like Boom Knuckles. This is really just like classic Knuckles beefed up a little bit. You know what I mean? The numbers on the back of the helicopter are the release date of SA2 in America. Wait, hold up, what? B62215. Wait, June 22nd. Hold up. Yeah, hold up. SA2. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know what? These people at Paramount godlike, bro. Whoever they got working on it, they're pretty godlike for that, bro. People just know. Yeah, I know. People are just now noticing it. Yo, that's kind of gas. That's kind of gas. Oh man. Yo, Jay, thank you for pointing that out. That's crazy, bro. Oh my God, man. I didn't even notice that. Let's see. There should be some more stuff here. Open that up. Why do you think they removed that white boomerang thing on his chest? I think that's mostly for the CG. I think they'll put the crest back on his chest. If they don't, I think it'll be fine. Sonic has blue arms. People weren't mad about him having blue arms in the Sonic movie. If he doesn't have the crest, it'll be fine. I think they'll add it in because I think the echidnas, Sonic movie echidnas. I think the echidnas in the Sonic movie have the crest. Let me see. Oh, you can't see it. Crap. You really cannot see that. Dang, we can't see them. I might have been remembering wrong. They might have the crest. I don't know. They're all wearing gear. So you can't really tell. Sonic always got blue arms. He just be shaving the sun. Have you seen any new Sonic newsstands? It replicates how he looks in the games, kind of. Sonic's newsstand? Are you talking about this one? I'm confused. These are placeholders for the CGI that also help accurately replicate the lighting. Yeah, I know. They help replicate the lighting. And on top of helping replicating the lighting, they help with positioning, bro. Like, people don't understand, like, they help, like, for a frame of reference in a 3D. Like, I don't know. I'm hyped for the Sonic movie 2. How y'all feel about Sonic movie 2? It says the kid in the tribal marking. Yeah, I think he'll have it. I think he'll have it in the movie. How do y'all think? Y'all excited for the Sonic movie? Or the next one? By the way, make sure y'all hit the like button. Get us to 45 likes. We have 44, man. We're at 44. I know we can do it. I'm interested in how Sonic's personality is gonna work with Tails and Knuckles, because Sonic is so goofy when usually he's the cool, more serious one. I think it'll be fine. I need a Sonic versus Knuckle fight. Yeah, bro. Oh no. Excited to see their take on these guys and gun. Yeah, same. Can't wait for the Sonic 3 Shadow, bro. Yes. There's new screenshots of the road cracked and Knuckles without his body yet, so it's just his head. Oh yeah, I saw that one. I think Tails channel has it up actually. Hold up, let's see. Yeah, here it is, bro. Here it is. I bought the first Sonic movie a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna watch it soon. I want to buy it too, bro. Oh my god, because I loved it. I went and watched it in theaters. It was such an experience, and then everything went because of COVID. But what was I gonna say? Oh, I was replying to Jaden. That's what I was doing. I'm sorry, brain fart. Right at the tail end of the show. So, I think it'll work. I think the issue is people have this idea of what Sonic has to be instead of what Sonic can be. I like the goofy and quirky Sonic because he still kind of have that attitude. And I think people don't realize what's cool now is not necessarily what was cool in the past is not necessarily what's cool now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need Sonic to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna get these dudes. Yeah, I need him to be mocking. Like, I find that way cooler than the, you know, oh wow, you gotta go fast, chili dogs. Like, I find that way cooler than, you know, that kind of Sonic, bro. That was a stand I was talking about. Doesn't it replicate his video game counterpart? It just replicates what they're supposed to look like in a movie. That's really it. Oh, it kind of does replicate it more. Like, the eyes are closer. The eyes are way closer. Thank you for 46 likes. Can we get the 50? I bet I'm pushing it. Oh, man. But thank y'all guys for supporting the channel, man. I really look kind of raw right there. He looked kind of raw. Yeah. Look kind of raw. Look at Tails. Now, Tails is nightmare fuel, bro. Tails is... Sonic's legs are like, oh, noodles. But, like... Tails, I'm gonna make that my profile picture, dog. Oh man, I'm gonna make that my profile picture. Whoa, this is the first time my Twitter image is saved normally. Whoa, that's crazy. That just looks crazy to me, bro. Tails been through it, man. He been through Nam. Man. And let's talk about one more thing before we end out the stream. I'm gonna pull it up now. This is also from Tails channel. In case you missed it, check out new Sonic 30th promotion material that was unveiled in a recent licensing report. I think we're gonna get new Sonic news very soon. This makes me think we should get new Sonic news. What I'm expecting is they're gonna announce the ports first and then the Sonic game at E3, the big game, and maybe a small game before then or hint at it. Should we get hyped? I think we should be cautiously hyped. I think we should be cautiously hyped about this, but I think we're gonna get something before the press site and got accepted. Nice, Jaden. Yes, my boy. I need to do that too. If you can, Jaden, send your boy a link. I think I'm signed up for it already, but I don't know. Send your boy a link, Jaden. Finally, Sonic news. Hopefully June 1st. Yeah, I think it's gonna be somewhere around June 1st, somewhere at the end of May, beginning of June. I think this looks great, first of all, because people narc on the official renders, which I don't know why. I think they look good, but this right here, this looks real good. Like, this right here looks amazing. I don't know about you guys, but I think this looks sick, bro. I think this looks sick. But when do you think they'll announce? E3, I think they'll announce, like, the actual games, and I think they'll announce the remasters. Maybe not a release date, but I think they'll announce the remasters before then. I think they'll announce at like Nintendo's E3 the big Sonic game, because they can't not put it on Nintendo hardware, because that's where Sonic is selling the best right now. I think it'll be made with Nintendo hardware in mind and then be built up for PlayStation and Xbox and PC. This render do be looking nice, man. Ugh. Are y'all excited for the new Sonic game? I mean, obviously, I hope y'all are. But y'all have anything y'all want to see in the new Sonic game? Or y'all want to see Sega do for Sonic's 30th? Let's read this. Not the boost. Yeah, against boost, man. I don't know. I just want to see something different. I think the boost gameplay is fine. I just want to see something different. That's how I feel about that. Like, it don't even need to be adventure style. I just want something different. You know what I mean? I want them to push it forward and make it appeal to a lot more people. I kind of feel like Tyson Hesse does. If that makes sense. I just want a good 3D mainline Sonic game. Yeah, I just want it to be good. That's really it. There's more playable characters and original stages, adventure-like gameplay. And we have, I got like some video ideas I got around multiple playable characters, so I'm gonna save that for those. But you know, that'd be cool if they had it. I like Boost. It just lasted so long. It lasted so long because they didn't release a lot of like games back to back. You know what I mean? And I feel you on that one, man. It's just we didn't get games like we were in the early 2000s. Admittedly, that was Sonic's issue, and his ultimate demise was, you know, releasing a bunch of games. But you know, we just don't get them like we used to. I mean, even then, the gaming landscape has changed. Like, it's more expensive to make games. There's a lot more work. It's a lot more effort. So, I'm very good. Even if the game is mediocre in people's eyes, oh, I like Forces. I'll forever love this Hedgehog. Hey, man, that's on you, man. You love Forces. Man, I can't knock you for it. I only knock people who like 06. That's the only thing I will slander people for is 06. Or Boom Rise the Lyric. I'll slander you if you like that game. If you like any other game, I won't care. Just those two games, I'll slander you. The other is kind of minor, but I'm excited to hear how they use Hedgehog Engine 2 in next Sonic game, since they had at least 4 years to use it. Yeah, man. I want to see what they do, because Hedgehog Engine 2 is a graphical engine. People don't realize that. It's nothing to do with gameplay. It's just graphics. Hedgehog Engine 2 is really powerful. And I want to see what they do with it, because what they showed in Forces at its best is the best looking game in the series, hands down. I don't care what anybody says. You can say Unleashed, you can say Generations. I won't care. Forces just, when it looks amazing, it looks amazing. Thank God I'm almost done with 06 on stream. Save the worst for last, Silver. Bro. Nah, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that, Jaden. You're gonna hate it. You're gonna hate it, bro. Every time I stream 06, I make that mistake. I mean, I think the last time I did, I streamed Shadow last, and it was way better. You made a mistake. Wait till you get to the ball puzzle, bro. Wait till you get to the ball puzzle. You'll see what I mean, bro. I was doing that ball puzzle for 30 minutes, man. I know it's graphics, my guy. I'm specifically hyped for that. Man, same. I am hyped for it. I wasn't speaking about you specifically, Josh. I'm speaking in context to the fan base as a whole. I know it's obvious you know that it's graphics because you just been talking about it. But I think a lot of people don't realize it's graphics, so I made that statement because of that. I'm just hyped for it in general, like you are, though, bro. So trust me on that one. You're not alone. I'm doing the skip, bro. I tried to do the skip on stream and it wasn't working, man. It wasn't. And I might have clipped through the door instead of beating the ball puzzle. Yeah, no, I didn't beat the puzzle. I clipped through the door. I had to restart the stage, bro. I remember that. Like, they were like, do this, and it just didn't work. I just think I clipped through the floor, through the wall or something, and then I couldn't complete it. They were like, how? And I'm like, bro, y'all did this, and it just made it worse. I'm gonna just complete it. I always wanted a mix of boost and adventure gameplay, but I wouldn't mind something new. They just got to stick with one gameplay style and not change it. Yeah, I think that's the biggest issue with Sonic is I want something new, but I want them to stick to it. I agree with that. Also, yes, there's many moments where Forza looks vastly superior to Unleashed. People be sleeping on that. Yeah, exactly. And I like Unleashed. Yeah, and I think Unleashed is a good-looking game. I think Generations looks better after, like, you know, going back to it. I think Generations looks better than Unleashed, but I still think Unleashed is a good-looking game. I don't know. I think people sleep on Forza's graphics, man. I think the animations and the cutscenes for the characters are not anything, but I think those are bad. When like you have the shadow doing the, I was like, oh no, that's awful. Outside of that, the game looked great. Know what I mean? Imagine Sonic probably running from a boulder or whatever as you go through the boost gameplay, dodging obstacles and adventure from when you boot base gameplay. You know what? I think that's actually a good combination. I think combining the adventure and the boost would be the best route. Have max speed like sections where you boost, but then have like the regular adventure style gameplay, or have like a hub world where you have like regular adventure style gameplay. I don't know, man. I feel like they could do it. It could be done. They're just not. Part of it was Generation being optimized a whole lot better than Unleashed. Yeah, bro. Like, it's just like one of those things there. It's like, Jesus, man. They really optimized Generations and it looks great. Excels the most, in my opinion, at Sunset Heights. There are a lot of things going on visually compared to previous. Yeah, bro. Sunset Heights is the best example of that. I also think, the Metropolis stages look good too. You know, they're all white, but I think they look really good. You know, I really dig the, you know, the kind of like utopian, you know, future like aesthetic that they have with the Metropolis stages. That game's art style being gorgeous. Yeah, true. Very true, Josh Stato. By the way, make sure y'all like the stream and stuff. That'd be highly appreciated. Let's see. We're gonna try to reach the 2-hour mark, guys. IDW really give the franchise some world building, and I want that fused into the games as well. Same. I really want that for the games. I've been wanting that for a while. Like, I can't take Sonic seriously because the world building isn't there. Like, all the games feel so disjointed from each other, and like they don't ever really feel like the same world. You know what I mean? And I can give games like Colors a pass because it's in space. The game take place in space. I mean, come on. Also, if no Sonic this summer, then at least we get Neo Tooie. You right, bro. I'm so hyped for that game, bro. I just finished the final remix on Switch. I gotta do the New Day chapter. Man, I'm really hyped for that game. I'm thinking about doing a video on Tooie. Also, I hope we get a Knights DLC or reference like in most Sonic games. I think we will. I think we might. I think Forza's way of designing Eggman territory in this Batman has less personality because they were going for Eggman trying to be more practical. I agree. I think that's probably what it was, because I think they would have used egg ponds, you know, like the standard base egg ponds, had that not been the case. Wasting less time on making it look funny and putting his face everywhere, which isn't executed well, but I think that's what they were going for. I think that's what they were going for too. I agree with you. I just think it was poorly executed. Because that's what it feels like. Continuity straight up died after Heroes. Yeah, it did. It did. It really did. Heroes was the last game to really have any, like, you know, true continuity. But then again, I think the continuity was starting to hurt the series in some ways. It's just that I wish, like, Forces tried to recreate continuity. The issue is it did it horribly. It did it horribly. It was trying to essentially take the games and take everything that existed prior and put it all in one package, and I don't think they should have done that. Guys, we made it to 2 hours. I'll take a few more comments and replies and stuff, but then I'm gonna end the stream. Hedgehog slapped the fuck out of the continuity. Yeah, I think Shadow really killed the continuity. I think that's the game that really killed it. Like it took a shovel and it bashed it over the top of his head. Just wondered, does Sonic live in Green Hill? Well, he's from South Island, which Green Hill is on, so that technically yes, technically he does. Technically he's from South Island. Green Hill is on South Island, if I remember correctly. Not based on fact or nothing, but I think Imperial Tower was originally going to be some kind of revamped Scrap Brain. It probably was. They were really trying to hook into the roots of older series. Green Hill. I stay in Green Hill. Green Hill looking a lot more like Sand Hill. Hey, Tails. Whoa, chili dogs. Oh, man. Guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream here though. Your boy made it to 2 hours. To be honest, I thought it was gonna be longer, but I tried to keep stuff short so it wouldn't be too long. Thank all of you guys for coming out. I really do appreciate it. You know, as always, make sure y'all like the stream, share it out. You know, if you watch it post, thank you for making it this far. I really do appreciate it. We didn't really have to take any breaks this stream either. This was actually, I think, as long as the last one. So, man, I'm just glad you guys could come out. Thank you, CK Forbes. I'm glad you had fun, and I'm assuming Jaden is agreeing and also waving goodbye. Also, guys, make sure y'all become a channel member. It really does help out the stream. Drop donations whenever you can. But just leaving a like and subscribing and hitting the notification bell helps out more than anything else. But this has been your man, Shadicstick. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Share this out with your friends. The stream was cute or something. Okay, Zach, I got you. Take care, Chad. This was a fun stream indeed. Thank you, Josh Tato. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Jay Solaris. I appreciate the comments. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you, CK Forbes, and thank you, Ether Drip. I see it in the OBS before it pops up on the YouTube side. But I'm gonna be out of here. This is me and man Shadicstick, and I'm out. Peace. Kiss.
Can you leave?